Top investor questions about the Walt Disney Company. Categorized for investor research, financial analysis, fundamental study. Business model and revenue streams. How does Disney's revenue break down across segments, and which segment drives the highest profitability? What is Disney's strategy to balance declining linear TV revenue with growth in streaming and experiences? How do cross-segment synergies contribute to overall revenue? Financial health. What is Disney's current debt-to-equity ratio, and how does it plan to manage its $90.3 billion liabilities? Why did cash reserves drop from $13.2 billion to $6.8 billion? And does this impact liquidity? Can Disney sustain its 111% YoY net income growth amid rising content costs? How does Disney's operating margin compare to peers like Netflix? Dividend policy and buybacks. Why did Disney reintroduce semi-annual dividends? And will it return to pre-2020 payout levels? How will the $3 billion share buyback plan impact EPS growth and shareholder value? Streaming strategy. Can Disney Plus achieve sustained profitability after narrowing DTC losses to $336 million? How will ESPN's standalone streaming launch capture cord cutters without cannibalizing cable revenue? 27. What content investments are critical for subscriber growth beyond 180M Disney Plus users? 211 parks, experiences, and products. How did parks achieve record $9.3 billion operating income, and can 6 to 8% profit growth continue? What role do limited time events play in boosting per guest spending and repeat visits? Will Universal's Epic Universe threaten Disney's theme park dominance in Orlando? Movie studio and box office trends. How do theatrical releases feed Disney Plus content, and does this dilute box office revenue? What is Disney's strategy to revive underperforming franchises? Leadership and management. How has Bob Iger's return impacted cost discipline and strategic focus? What succession plans are in place post-Iger, and how will governance ensure stability, mergers, acquisitions, and restructuring? How does the India JV reduce losses from Disney Plus Hotstar while retaining market access? Will Disney divest non-core assets to fund streaming and parks expansion? ESG initiatives and controversies. How does Disney address labor controversies and supply chain ethics? Do Disney's ESG goals, 60% waste aversion, $15 minimum wage, materially impact operational costs? How does Disney balance creative integrity with censorship demands in markets like China? Competitive position. Can Disney bundle out price Netflix, Amazon, while improving margins? How will direct-to-consumer shifts impact licensing revenue from third-party platforms? Risks and opportunities. Key risks. Streaming profitability delays amid content arms race climate exposure, regulatory scrutiny of media consolidation. Key opportunities. $60 billion parks expansion. ESPN betting integration and DTC. Monetization. AI-driven content efficiency in streaming.